welcome to another episode of Ask Flora. This week's question comes from Kim, and she writes, "Hey Flora, how do you forgive and forget? Thanks, Kim." Kim, this is a really great question. Now, I'm a big fan of forgiving, but I'm not so much a fan of forgetting. So I'll get to that in just a little bit. But first, let's look at a few side effects about not forgiving and holding on to grudges and resentments. Now, holding on to a grudge or resentment can cause high blood pressure, which can lead to stroke and heart attack. We can also develop depression, mood swings, anxiety, PTSD, weight gain, insomnia, sleep problems, all kinds of stuff, as well as addictions and overeating. So by not forgiving someone or holding on to a resentment, you open yourself up to a whole slew of stress-related issues just by not forgiving. However, many people will say, well, Flora, I really don't feel like forgiving this person because they really pissed me off, or they really upset me, or they betrayed me, or they hurt me. But if forgiving to you feels challenging, one of the things that you can do at this time is to just be willing to forgive someone. Now, this is a trick that my high school counselor taught me many years ago. And what being willing to forgive someone allows you to do is it allows you to someday forgive them, or someday be willing to entertain the idea of forgiving this person. So many times when I have a client who has a grudge or resentment or is very bitter towards someone, and they say, well, I will never forgive that person, I'm like, okay, so let's entertain this idea for just a moment. And I have them close their eyes, and I have them think about that person, and I have them pinpoint in their body what they feel. And then I ask them to think about what it would feel like if they were willing someday, just someday, to forgive that person. Just being willing to forgive typically will shift and open up your energy field. And this is something that almost every single one of my clients has said when I brought them through this visualization. And when you do that, you're really giving yourself permission to release the stronghold that event or situation has on your life. And it allows you to relax into your life with this new information, or with the information maybe that you've carried on for decades, or even longer than that. Now on to the forgetting part. Now, when we forget an event or situation, many times we forget the lesson and the wisdom and also the insights gained from that experience. Now, with that said, when you forgive, ask yourself, what can you put into place to keep from repeating these events that led to this need of forgiveness? Sometimes it could be removing yourself from a relationship, or choosing to not engage in certain behaviors, and so forth. So by putting these things in place, meaning being willing to forgive and then also remembering the lessons that you learned, aka not forgetting, you're going to put yourself in a place where you can take better self-care of you and hopefully implement a healthier mindset for your life, especially around the holidays, because this is something that when we allow ourselves to own our feelings and we know that we're willing to forgive that person someday in the future, it doesn't have as much of a stronghold on us. And when you remember the events that caused you to have this resentment or the grudge, and you focus on not so much the parts that hurt you, but you focus on the parts of value, the lessons and the insights that you gained from it, that's when you can really own the situation with grace and with ease and with dignity. Now, I do have a resource for you. It is a meditation that's found in my Fearlessly Inspired Meditation album. This is a spin-off of my Fearlessly Inspired 12-week program. The album has 11 meditation tracks with for a total of 75 minutes. And the fabulous meditation is for forgiveness. And so if you're interested in that, I've got the link below so that you can check out the fabulous meditation album for you. So I hope that you found value in this topic. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media, as well as an email. And if you've really loved it, please subscribe so you won't miss one single episode of Ask Flora. And if you have a question for this Ask Flora segment, please email me, flora@florasage.com, and I would be happy to answer your question. Mwah. Until next time, bye-bye. How would you like to get access to my arsenal of personal development classes? Hi, I'm Flora Sage from the FloraSageTherapiesInstitute.com, and I want to personally invite you to become a member of the Flora Sage Therapies Institute. This is a place where I've created a hub for my clients, my customers, and my students so that they can get all access all the time, 24/7. How would you like to get access to over 15 personal development classes? My Shift Your Money Mindset 4-module program, my Fearlessly Inspired 12-week program, all of my meditation albums, all of my affirmation albums, 5 live monthly calls, including my What's Up Wednesday calls, and a live group coaching and reading call, as well as over 170 archived What's Up Wednesday calls. What's the What's Up Wednesday call? The What's Up Wednesday call is a 60-minute live call that we do every single Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Central Time that's recorded. It's a spirit-led call where we look at the hot topics of the week and then end the call with a weekly challenge. How can you get access to all of this? By getting your all-access pass to the Flora Sage Therapies Institute Inner Circle. Click the link below to learn how you can get your all-access pass.